All right, as you can see now, the first two chambers that come on, but the third chamber is not coming on. If you have this problem, I'm about to show you how to fix it.
Hold on, folks. You ever had a problem with your furnace to where when you turn your furnace on, pretty much, you will hear your igniter come on as well as your flames will come on. But if you look at it, if you come downstairs and look, what you'll see is say only one or two of the chambers are coming on, and say your last chamber is not coming on. And in that case, when it happens, pretty much, it means your furnace is going to cut off because, of course, your flame sensor norm is going to be located on your last chamber. So even if your second chamber doesn't come on or first chamber doesn't come on, it'll also make your furnace cut off. A lot of times the problem that you have is one or two things. Either right here is a gas valve pretty much that opens up. One I'm going to show you with a let me see that little thing with the little mirror. Let me see the little mirror. Yeah, so if you can look right here sometimes, I don't know if you can see it, there's like a little opening, and if you could look closely, you'll see a little hole on it. Right there. See on this one, that hole looks nice and clear. It's open. But sometimes over time, you can get like gook and all that can build up over top of that hole, which then is stopping the gas itself from shooting through this chamber right here, which means that chamber won't work. You'll have one for each one. Like this, our furnace has only 3 chambers on, so I have one here, and one here. And if that's not your issue, a lot of times what your issue can be is there's a gap in between these chambers to where the fire can jump from one to the next to the next. And on some furnaces, you could take out like each individual chamber one at a time. But on this one, I just took the whole panel out. And if you can see, is on this one, just had 2 screws. One over here, one over there. Then once you do that, you'll be able pretty much just to pull out this whole chamber like that. And if you look on the other side now, try not to touch your flame sensor because you don't want to get it dirty. But you see these gaps. You see the gap right here that's connected to this one. Then there's another little gap right here, like the wings on it, that connect to the next one. So what happens if it's these gaps right here, or rather the wings get clogged up with rust, or if they get stuck with any type of debris or something like that, what'll happen is it won't allow the flame to get all the way across to the next cylinder. So for example, you may have flame inside of this chamber, but then it won't light on this one because say this wings in between here pretty much get clogged with rust or with some type of debris or something like that. So what you can do basically is just come down with like a wire brush or something like that. I'll show you. Just take like a wire brush, and all you're going to be doing basically is just kind of cleaning. Hold on. Yeah, all you're going to be doing is taking like your wire brush, and you just want to kind of in between these chambers like that. You just kind of want to do it like that to where you got it going in between the chambers. And do the other side, these two right here. Especially you want to work on the one to where the chamber won't come on. So if this last one right here says the one that won't come on, you really want to kind of go in between here, clean really good to make sure there's a clear connection between this chamber and this chamber. Because what happens is your igniter normally starts on this side, the flame, then it goes through this little opening in this side, the gas comes through from the back, hits this one, and then from this one it comes and hits this one. So if there's something back clogging up between these two chambers, what'll happen is this one over here won't work. So therefore, if it won't work, then what happen is it'll shut your furnace off because your flame sensor is not going to sense a flame, so therefore your furnace is going to cut off. So once again, folks, this is probably your problem if you have an issue with your furnace to where it's coming on and you come downstairs, you can see that say 2 of your chambers are working, but the other third one or fourth one, whatever, how many chambers you have is not coming on. Your issue could be is that there's clogged in between these little wings that's on each side of your chamber. You can see it from this side. Normally this is the side that's facing inside your furnace, but you can see these wings like that that's connecting to each other. So if it gets really bad, then pretty much it's not going to work. And of course, sometimes it could get so old to where you just may want to go ahead on and just purchase you another chamber assembly like this. You would want to know what kind of furnace you got. It'll be pretty easy to just take the one out that you have and replace it. And some of them, they could actually come apart. Like this one's all like in one piece, the 3 chambers, but some of them you'll just be able to take out, say, this one chamber, replace it with another one. And like I said, and if that's not your issue, like I said, a lot of time it also could be, like I said, your hole right here that could be clogged up. So what you're going to want to do also is just take something and look and see if that hole is clogged up. Like I can see really good that hole looks nice and open. I can go to the next one. It looks nice and open. And like I said, normally you want to inspect the chamber that's having a problem. So if this last chamber right here is the one that's not lighting, I want to check this piece right there, that little valve pretty much, to make sure that's open all the way, as well as, and if it's not open all the way, what you can do is take like a paper clip, kind of bend it up, and kind of just stick it inside of that hole like that and just clean it out pretty much. And a lot of times that'll take care of your issue. Alright folks, once again, this is probably what's wrong with your furnace. Is when you turn your furnace on, your furnace comes on but it keeps cutting off. And it is not your flame sensor. You already checked that, so you know that's good. And if you come down and look at it while it's on, you'll see like 2 chambers come on and the other ones won't come on. Most likely it's either you have a clogged valve right here that's on your gas line. Your gas comes through here like this and runs through these pieces. So this little piece right here could be clogged on one of these chambers. Or like I said before, you have issues in between your chambers itself, these wings. It could be clogged with stuff or debris or something like that, to where the flame is not getting to the chamber that's having a problem. Alright folks, please check out the other helpful videos. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks.